Oh, they didn't voice this part? He was so awesome. I think I might ask for his autograph after school. I don't know if that's such a good idea. I hear you shouldn't go near the PE faculty office. Even though no one's there. That's probably just a rumor by fans to scare competition. Like if the principal knows and the parents know, there's no way these other students don't know. Like I'm fine with him having a job and terrorizing the school, but like there's no way these people don't know about that at this level. Right? Like if it was more secretive, I could get that, but like literally like all these other people know, and the volleyball people are like literally bandaging eyes and like heads and like are constantly in whatever. Then again, I say that, but then someone's probably gonna pull up and be like, well, there's this real life case where this exact thing happened, and it's like, well, were they bandaged and showing like all this other stuff? Like I don't doubt that this kind of shit does happen, that teachers take advantage of their power, because like any profession that puts you in a place of power over people, some people are gonna want to go there to do good and to help people, but other people are going to be drawn to having that power over people, right? So like I totally get that, and it makes sense that stuff like this does happen. Makes sense in quotations. I understand that stuff like this does happen. What I am saying is that if it is like almost every volleyball member is fucking injured, like pretty badly, like there's no like it makes sense that he'd have his job. It makes sense that like all these other people, but like he would not have all these like fangirls around him. So about witnesses, I was wondering if we could get something out of Takamaki. She's not on the team. Just hear me out. No, we didn't get a thing. Takamaki's BFFs with a starter, get named Suzui. Yeah. No, she's kind. I tried to talk to that girl during break, but I got nothing. That's why we should have Takamaki talk to her. Then again, I guess it'll be hard getting her to help us. Sorry, let me see what else I can come up with. Boom, boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum,
Should we head into
bum.
volleyball? Uh-huh. That bruise above your eye. Is that from practice too?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
I'm okay. Volleyball's the only thing I can do right.
This is the part where you reassure your friend.
It's probably just my part-time job, I think.
I should get going.
Shiho, are you sure you're okay?
Uh-huh.
Yes. Today won't work. I'm not feeling so good. Sorry. Bye.
Hey, wasn't that Takamaki?
Rumor has it she's dating Kamoshida.
Seriously?
I heard people saw them in his car together.
You know, she seems pretty easy, huh? You think I'd have a chance too?
God, that's so fucking
Come on,
gross.
dude, you can't go after Kamoshida's bitch.
Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just like I didn't have friends in high school, so that's definitely part of it. Like until like junior year of high school, but like even after that, like I don't recall ever like talking about other people like that. And this isn't like, you know, virtue signaling or anything. It's just like whenever I see that, I'm like, who the fuck are these people who talk about other people like that, just randomly being like, oh, she seems easy. Like I've never like had that kind of conversation with somebody. Oh, whoop. Unless, not in that context. There were times where people needed to tell me that people were expressing interest in me, and that I should reciprocate, but like that's a different context. Like not like who this person, who the fuck are they? Like, you know what I mean? So like but then again, this is like when people are like say stuff like, oh yeah, David Cage games are so unrealistic because of you know, the way that they portray, you know, family situations or whatever. And I was like, no, I've literally seen that. You know, so and then people are like, that's not like real people. So, you know, maybe it is like real people, and I just that's not an aspect I've dealt with in my life.
What?
Oh, hey.
Oh, I'm in the way, aren't I? Sorry.
No, you're not in the way. Are you okay? I want to say don't worry about it. Are you hurt?
Huh? Well...
I guess that was not tactful of me. I'm sorry.
You don't look familiar. Could you be that transfer student from Class D?
I am, yes.
This might not be any of my business, but don't let the rumors get to you, okay?
God, you're so sweet. I wish I could get to know you. Yeah. I'm gonna say they don't bother me next time. I'm gonna ask her why she says that this time.
Well, I've helped with a similar situation before. My best friend is often misunderstood too, all because of her looks. Sorry. I didn't mean to drag on like that.
You're not dragging on.
Anyway, I have to go to practice. I'll see you around.
Yeah. See ya. I wish there was more we could do for her.
Damn it. What the hell?
I'll just remain silent. I'll let him
Surely
say
ain't
his
going our
words.
way. All of them kept saying the same shit Mishima was talking about. Kamoshida had to have told him something. At this rate, looks like we'll have to go to him directly.
No, that's a bad idea, Ryuji.
I know. But seriously, isn't there something we can do? No way I'm gonna give in like this.
No, sure, but like it doesn't need to be immediate. Think, plan ahead, formulate a strategy.
Can you think of anything?
How about a
Oh,
sneak
that'd be
attack?
fine if we could do it without getting caught, but if
No,
we did, we'd be seriously done for.
I'm talking about
Got any other ideas?
in the metaverse. They talked about cognition, and maybe I'm using my own experience with the game here, but I did call it the very first time I played it. I was like, but again, that is the premise of the game. But it feels like if you have a smart person.
So you want to tell them about the castle? They'd never believe us.
That they'd reasonably be able to suspect that you could change someone's behavior by messing with their brain in the cognitive world.
Have any other ideas? What do we do?
Yeah, there you go.
You mean that other world's Kamoshida? I didn't think of that, but is there any meaning to...
I finally found you.
Here comes
You say something?
this asshole
Don't
now.
think you can get away with not paying me back for helping you.
That voice. Is that you, Morgana?
Where'd you get the collar?
How dare you up and leaving me the other day?
Oh, that's literally your bandana turned into a collar when you came through. Okay, that makes sense.
The cat's talking?
I am not a cat. This is just what happened when I came to this world. It was a lot of trouble finding you two.
Wait, you came to our world? Does that mean you've got a phone?
Ryuji, I forgive you for everything. That line reading is so beautiful. And also, like, it is a valid point.
Does that mean you've got a phone?
Does that mean you've got a phone? It's so good.
You don't need one when you're at my level. I did get pretty lost making my escape, though.
That aside, why can you talk? You're a cat!
How should I know?
You hearing
It's-
this too?
Yeah.
This is no time to be joking around!
Of course it's time to be joking around, Ryuji.
You guys are having a rough time of this, I heard you mention something about witnesses.
Oh, shut up!
You know, I could tell you a thing or two about what to do about Kamoshida.
This time get it in writing, friend.
Ago.
God, that condescending attitude. This thing's gotta be Morgana.
Yep.
You were still doubting me?
I mean, you are very condescending. There's no doubting you.
Quiet down!
We really have to be looking for a cat in a busy time like this?
I just heard a meow somewhere near here. Didn't you hear it?
Make sure you check every nook and cranny around.
Meow? Does that mean only us two can understand what you're saying?
Looks like it.
Yeah, so let's not talk to you directly because we'll look
hell's going on?
fucking insane, like we're on drugs, like people already
What
suspect
you were
us of
talking
being.
about earlier, is it for real?
For real?
You're quite the skeptic for being an idiot.
No, it's good to be skeptical. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's good to be skeptical when you have the logic and intuitiveness to actually like put it into practice and use.
Hey, tell us
So-
more. Then again, this probably ain't the best place. Here, stick it in your bag for now. It should be just small enough to fit.
That's so good.
How dare you treat me like... Don't be so rough with me.
Sorry about that.
Enough of that. You said you know how we can do something about Kamoshida, right?
It has to do with what this guy was talking about earlier. You'll need...
What do you
Oh,
mean?
I didn't mean to cut you off. You took too long.
That castle is how Kamoshida views this school. He doesn't realize what happens in there, but it's deeply connected to the depths of his heart. Thus, if the castle disappears, it would naturally impact the real Kamoshida.
What'd happen?
A palace is a manifestation of a person's distorted desires. So, if that castle were no more,
His desires would go too. Exactly. Yep.
precisely. You sure pick up things fast.
For real? He's gonna turn good? But is that really getting back at him?
Okay, but like, Ryuji, it's not about getting back at people. It's about justice and rehabilitation. Right? Now, obviously, and I think they bring it up, a truly repentant soul will like feel the guilt and weight of all they've done, and that is a punishment in and of itself of having to live with what you used to be like. However, like, I would take rehabilitation over revenge any day, personally.
Erasing a palace essentially means forcing the owner to have a change of heart. However, even though their warped wants disappear, the crimes they committed remain. Kamoshida will become unable to bear the weight of those crimes, and he'll confess them himself.
You for real? That's possible?
And since the palace will no longer exist, he'll forget what we did there as well. Not only will we be able to bring Kamoshida down, but there won't even be a trace of our involvement.
That's amazing! You are one incredible cat!
True. Except for the cat part.
I mean, you are a cat currently, at least accept that part. Mentally, you're not, but like, which I guess, if I was called something I'm mentally not, it would bother me too. So yeah, you know what? Fair play, Morgana. There are limitations to the body you are in, but that does not mean that you have to, you know, be satisfied with being called something you're not.
By stealing the treasure held within.
Stealing?
I'll tell you more once you agree to go ahead with this. It's my most valuable secret plan, after all. If you want to help me out, I'll gladly teach you. What's your call?
Our luck's running dry looking for witnesses. Guess we have no choice but to go along.
Yep. I mean, sure. It doesn't seem like a bad idea to me. In the other world, we have superpowers, so might as well put them to use.
There's one more thing I should tell you. If we erase a palace, there is no doubt that the person's distorted desires will be erased as well. But desires are what we all need in order to survive. The will to sleep, eat, fall in love. Those sorts of things.
What are you getting at?
If all of those yearnings were to vanish, they'd be no different than someone who is shut down entirely. They may even die if they're not given proper care. So,
They might die?
will you listen to everything I have to say first?
Yeah, we just have to be careful.
Would their death be our fault?
Aren't you determined enough to face those kinds of risks?
Hey, what do you think?
I mean, I don't want to kill him, but
For real?
Sheesh. I come all this way and this is what I get. It's not like anyone will ever find out.
I mean, even if no one finds out, that's
That's
fucked.
not the point.
Yeah, thank you, Ryuji.
If we just go around secretly doing whatever we want, we'd be no better than that effing Kamoshida.
Thank you.
Isn't this your only option? I'll come back later. Make sure you've made your decision by then.
Man, we're getting all worked up for nothing. Damn it. I'll try and see if I can figure out another way. Come on, let's get out of here.
Oh no, what if something happens to force our hand? Yo, some guys in my class have been talking about that Suzui girl. Looks like rumors are going around about her and Kamoshida. If they're true, it's no wonder I can't get her to talk. Still, something doesn't seem right. What do you mean? It's just impossible. I've known Takamaki and Suzui since middle school. Yeah. Yeah, good, Ryuji. You're starting to use your brain. So, like, here's the thing. I don't think Ryuji is actually dumb. I think that he is susceptible to falling for his first opinions of something and kind of, like, acting on immediate information rather than, like, doing due diligence. But it's clear that, like, he has these ideas that aren't bad ideas, and when he takes a second to actually calm down and look and think and, like, actually analyze information, he's not dumb. He's just overly impulsive. And I think that frustrates me more than if he were just dumb. You know? Sakamoto, the two of them are scary. He doesn't, maybe he's one of those, you know, the people in those accidents. He's just been coming to school, actually. He seems normal. You go brain dead and die right there. Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah. Is there anyone new to talk to around here? Maybe she doesn't want to talk to him at school to show off she's got him wrapped around her fingers. Why would that be the assumption if they didn't want to talk? Hey, Haru, can I talk to you? No? Okay. Then I will go and fuck off. Wait, can I go pick up a book, actually? School. There's not, okay, no. I'm not allowed to use the library yet. We're still in the story portion of each day. Oh, yeah. Let's just go home. Ba, ba, ba. Oh, this is why I had to go around this way.
I told you, I'm not feeling up to it. Wait, what? That's not what you promised. And you call yourself a teacher? This has nothing to do with Shiho. Shiho's starting position. Wait, were you listening?
Sorry, you were being very loud. I was eavesdropping.
Haven't you heard of privacy?
You're in a public space. That's an asshole thing to say. I hate that. That's a dick thing to say.
No, I was out of line. Sorry.
We were both wrong.
So, how much did you hear? See, that is true. It's nothing at all.
Sure,
Nothing.
you didn't seem like it's nothing. I wonder what happened. I should follow her. I mean, you should and shouldn't. Like this feels awkward to me because it's like, well, I should check and make sure that like you're doing okay and like follow up. But like, if she's literally running from you, you don't want to. You know, you don't want to harass
Follow
them.
me. Just leave me alone.
Are you okay?
Why do you keep worrying about me?
Let's go somewhere safe.
Heck? I really don't get you. I don't have anything to talk about with you. It was just an argument.
With the teacher?
You heard every last word then.
Thank you very much!
You've heard the rumors, haven't you? About Mr. Kamoshida. Everyone says we're getting it on. But that's so not true. That was him on the other line. I avoided giving him my number for the longest time. He told me to go to his place after this. You know what it means. If I turn him down, he said he'd take my friend off as a regular on the team. I've been telling myself this is all for Shiho's sake. I can't take it anymore. I've had enough of this. I hate him. But still, Shiho's my best friend. She's all I have left in that sorry excuse of a school. Tell me, what should I do? Sorry, I shouldn't have asked. It's not your problem.
I mean, I just don't have an answer. Like, it's easy to say, don't go, fuck him. But, like, when you know there's consequences for your friend, even if you don't think far enough ahead to be like, well, clearly he'd go to someone else.
What am I saying?
Like,
I haven't talked to you before.
it's hard to, like, be in that position and just say no when being coerced like that. Even though that would be the, like, correct thing, which is why it's hard to say that, you know? Like, it's easy to say it. Don't go. But, like, yeah. I was about to say maybe that's why. Glad that's an option.
You might be right. You're so weird. Usually everyone just ignores me.
I mean, same.
Are you really a bad person? I've heard people talking about you, but I just don't see it.
Yeah, but you've heard what people say about you, too. I'm bad to the bone.
Is that supposed to be a joke?
I love that they showed the animation of him pushing up the glasses as he says it, too, because that's exactly how I would have delivered it.
Kinda had a feeling they were all just exaggerations. You seemed lonely. Almost like you didn't belong anywhere. You're the same in that regard. Maybe that's why it was so easy for me to talk to you.
Thanks for thinking so.
Is there really no way for me to help Shiho? I wish he'd just change his mind. Like, forget about me and everything. As if something like that would ever happen.
Yeah, let's not raise our hopes. So that way, if we fail, it's not too
wasn't asking for a serious response.
Sorry, I just try to be supportive,
I do feel a bit better
but
now.
not like, you know,
I'm gonna
pretend
head
it's not an issue.
home. Don't tell anyone what I told you, okay? I'll try and think of a way to persuade Kamoshida. Well, thanks.
Suzui. Are you leaving?
What is it?
Mr. Kamoshida's asking for you. He's in the PE faculty office.
What did he say?
I don't know. Well, I have to go.
On.
Wonder what that message was.
You're late. Where have you been?
Some thug was bothering me. I got lost. The trains were delayed.
Don't give me those lies. By the way, you haven't been hanging around any bad influences, have you?
Don't worry. I actually made a friend. Never. I actually made a friend. Let's be open with him.
Well, they've got to be pretty strange to want to spend time with you. Just make sure you're careful who your friends are, if you don't want them ruining your life. Ooh, look at the time. Seriously, think about how I feel having to stay up here waiting for you. Hey, I'm leaving. In the future, try not to come back so damn late. Understood?
Yeah, I got it. So, what do you think about what Morgana told us? I don't know if I get all the stuff about stealing desires. And Kamoshida's gonna turn brain dead if we mess up, right? I mean, sure, I'm pissed at him. But I don't know if I really want to kill the guy. I'm not sure what to say. Yeah, like that's too much. Right. Well, we ain't gonna settle anything at this rate. I'm thinking murder is a bit much, though. Oh well, I'll try and see what I can come up with another way tonight. Sling Kamoshida's disorders. Fuck. Can we really do it? Anyways, I should get some sleep. I was honestly so ready for it to go to the Velvet Room, even though I had already. What am I trying to say? I had already gone through this. I should have known it wouldn't, but he was so awesome. I think if I asked for his autograph after school, shouldn't go near the PE. Oh hey, that's the lady who's really into the one dude. What? There's a rumor, yeah. Was she there in the other one? I don't remember. So about witnesses, I was wondering if we could get something out of Takamaki. Since she's with Kamoshida? No, that ain't why. Just hear me out. You know how we didn't get anything? I figured it'd be a good idea to talk to someone who knows them. Takamaki's BFFs with a starter. So seeing if he heard anything from the BFF. So I was right the first time. It just sounded like I was wrong when I asked you last time. Interesting.
Shouldn't you be heading to volleyball?
Uh-huh.
That bruise above your eye. Is that from practice too?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
I'm okay. Volleyball's the only thing I can do right.
Give her some encouragement. She can do plenty of other things right. She seems like a good person and she's super kind and supportive.
What is it?
That's not what you said. Oh, you don't voice act this part. Okay, that's why. Okay, interesting. Oh, I'm in the way, aren't I? Sorry. I'm sorry too.
Huh?
No, it's totally my fault. I shouldn't have been spacing out like that. You don't look familiar. Could you be the transfer student from Class D? This might not be any of my business, but don't let the rumors get to you, okay? They don't bother me.
Okay.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm just trying to reassure you. My best friend is often misunderstood too, all because of her looks. Sorry, I didn't mean to drag on like that.
No.
Anyways, I have to go to practice. I'll see you later. Oh, I was just trying to reassure you. God, don't go, quit! I know that's real hard when you've given your all for a thing.
Damn it. What the hell?
And like, it's easier said than done, like I'd said before, but like, fucking...
What had happened?
A palace is a manifestation of a person's distorted desires. So, if that castle were no more...
His desires would go to... Bingo.
Precisely. You sure pick up things fast.
I've done this a couple
He's
times.
gonna turn good? But is that really getting back at him? They might die.
Will you listen to everything I have to say first?
Would their death be our fault?
Aren't you determined enough to face those kinds of risks?
Hey, what do you think?
I'm interested. I think we got this.
Sheesh. I come all this way and this is what I get. It's not like anyone will ever find out.
Ryuji's about to come in with exactly what I mean of it's not the point, but what the fuck are you saying, Morgana? I just said I was in, essentially.
That's not the point.
Shiho's starting position. Wait, were you listening?
You didn't seem too happy when I said I was eavesdropping, so I'll just clarify that it wasn't on purpose.
Haven't you heard of privacy? No, I was out of line. Sorry.
Oh, you don't cry in this version. I mean, you do, but like not in your
How much did you hear?
portrait. Something about a friend.
Shiho. It's nothing at all. Nothing.
Oh, okay. There were the tears. They just came at a different time. Alright, time to go track her down because I know that this is fine, actually. Okay. Oh, so it only didn't do it for the initial part because we saw where she went. Hey there. Just leave me alone. Are you okay?
No.
This worked well last time. Why? Why do you keep worrying about me? Let's go somewhere safe. What the heck? I really don't get you. Interesting that that's not voice acted.
I don't have anything to talk about with you. It was just an argument.
With Kamoshida? Seems like she's really stressed out.
Thank you very
Cause I was stressed out!
Rumors, haven't you? About Mr. Kamoshida.
I'm sure everyone makes that joke there.
Everyone's
But it took me to the second time to make that joke.
But that's
That's so not true. That was him on the other line. I avoided giving him my number for the longest time. He told me to go to his place after this. You know what it means. If I turn him down, he said he'd take my friend off as a regular on the team. I've been telling myself this is all for Shiho's sake. I can't take it anymore. I've had enough of this. I hate him. But still, Shiho's my best friend. She's all I have left in that sorry excuse of a school. Tell me, what should I do? Sorry, I shouldn't have asked. It's not your problem. What am I saying? I barely even talked to you before.
It's fine. Maybe that's why that worked well last time.
You might be right. You're so weird. Usually everyone just ignores me. Are you really a bad person, as the rumor says? You just don't seem like it.
This made her laugh last time. So, unfortunately, not getting any new options. Just doing what
Is
works.
that supposed to be a joke? Kinda had a feeling they were all just exaggerations. You seemed lonely. Almost like you didn't belong anywhere. You're the same in that
Don't put
regard.
that on me.
Maybe that's why it was so easy for me to talk to you. Is there really no way for me to help Shiho? I wish he'd just change his mind. Like, forget about me and everything. As if something like that would ever happen.
You didn't want a real answer last time, so I'll say one this time.
I wasn't asking for a serious response.
I wasn't serious. It's
But
not likely that'll
I
happen.
feel a bit better now. I'm gonna head home.
Suzui. Are you leaving?
His eyes don't look nearly as dead in this
What is
version.
it?
Hers definitely do.
Mr. Kamoshida's asking for you. He's in the PE faculty office.
What did he say?
I don't know. Well, I have to go.
On.
So, what do you think about what Morgana told us? I don't know if I get all this stuff about stealing desires, and Kamoshida's gonna turn like brain dead if we mess up. I mean, sure I'm pissed, but I don't know if I want to off the guy. Yeah, that's a bit too much, for sure. I mean, maybe I'm just freaking out, but I don't want to end up a murderer because of all this shit. No, it would be manslaughter. I think.
Sorry.
Perfect timing. Sorry, move over. She forced herself under your umbrella. I did have my own, but I saw this kung fu movie where they used an umbrella to pull off some sweet moves. And I accidentally broke mine trying to mimic the movie. I wonder which movie she's referring to. By the way, did you see it? I did. Ah, do tell, but the person it showed. Never mind. I'll save it for when the others are around. We're gonna be late for school. So this is how you're coming out, Chie? It's kind of awkward to only bring this up now, but we're pretty close here. I'm just gonna go ahead and run the rest of the way. Then let's race. I'll run with you. Oh, we're both gonna run through the rain? What's the point in that? Besides, it's not like I wanted to make a break for it. Am I worrying too much? I'll keep going with you anyway. Yeah, no worries.
Come on!
I got you. I got you. Hello everyone, my name is Kimiko Sofue. And I don't know how much you know about world history, but I'm an expert. First, a little about me. I love to use my dowser to look for lost items, and there's nothing quite like a romance. In fact, world history is a magnificent romance. History is like a river, and it was born in the past and flows ever forward. I hope we can all enjoy the profundity of history together. Ho 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 ho! And since this is my first lecture, I'll start it with an easy question. Our transferee, Mr. Void, please stand up. The Western calendar is based on Anno Domini, the traditionally believed year of Jesus Christ's birth. What is the year before 1 AD called? 1 BC. Ah, you seem to understand this well. If you think that history is like math, 0 AD would be the natural assumption, but world history is much more complicated. The Gregorian calendar we use today is based off the Julian, because Julius, calendar, which with no concept of 0 as a number. That's why, when counting backwards, you go from 1 AD straight to 1 BC. Hopefully that was a nice introduction to world history. I mean, it seems like a weird way to start the introduction of world history, but what do I know? Your knowledge increased.
What's up with the body being hung upside down? That's so freaky. Is it supposed to be like mimicking an execution? It's messed up. My senpai told me it was a...
What execution is upside down?
Body.
I mean, I know that, like, there have been executions. St. Peter, I think, was upside down on a cross. But, like, I can't think of many where, like, the point is to be upside down. But then again, I didn't really study executions. So, what do I know?
Yo. It's not really that important, but, well, yesterday on TV, you never mind. Look, I'll tell you later.
Yosuke, did you hear the rumor? Saki-senpai's supposedly the one who discovered that body.
I wonder if that's why she looked so down. She doesn't seem to be at school today either.
Huh? Hey, Yukiko, are you helping out at the inn today too?
Oh god,
Things
today's
are
a
really
long
out of
day.
hand right now. I'm
In Persona
sorry.
4, I think. I haven't played in a while.
Is it just me, or does Yukiko-san seem way
But
stressed
I think
out?
today's a long day. Oh no.
I guess they're running her ragged. By the way, did you see it last night?
Huh? Well, what about you?
I did! I seriously saw a girl! But my soulmate's a girl? What's that supposed to mean? I couldn't quite tell who it was.
That's okay,
but
Chie.
it was a
We're
girl
here for you.
Sure. Her hair was brown, about shoulder length. She was wearing our school uniform, and
Hey, I think that's the same person I saw. I couldn't make out that much detail, though. The image I saw was much blurrier.
wait, so you saw it too? And we saw the same girl?
Same here.
Does that mean we have the same soulmate?
I mean, it's okay to be poly. I mean, I don't know if I'd want to be poly with Yosuke, but like, it's okay.
How should I know? How about you? Did you see it? It sounds like we all saw the same person. But weird voices aside, what was that about getting sucked into your TV? Were you that tired last night? You must have just fallen asleep in front of your TV.
At what
That'd
point,
be
though?
one interesting dream, though. I like the part where you got stuck because your TV was too small. That's pretty realistic. If it had been bigger... Oh, that reminds me. Our family's been talking about buying a bigger TV.
Oh yeah? Well, flat screen TVs are definitely in these days.
I'm.
Want to go check them out on the way back? We're beefing up our electronics department this month.
Oh, definitely. My parents don't know anything about electronics, and I've just got to see my kung fu movies on the big screen.
We've got
Very
some pretty
funny.
big ones in stock. I bet they'd be big enough for you to fit into.
That is a pretty good joke. If you were like, oh, you did fall asleep and we're teasing you, but you're slowly becoming our friend. You decide to go to Junes with the others. Like I think that's a good level of teasing while not being too much of an asshole, which will become a problem.
And holy crap, it's expensive. Who buys something like this?
I don't know.
She says as I
Rich
stare at a
folks?
TV like that size.
Honestly, not many people shop for TVs here.
Then
That's
again,
why we don't have clerks around.
at that like all the way back then, yeah, they were definitely more expensive.
Huh. Not worth trying then, I guess. Well, at least looking's free.
I love that they share the same brain
Can't get in.
cell.
Figures.
They're like, well, no one's around. Might as well try it, right?
This proves it. It was all just a dream.
Besides, these flat screen TVs are so thin, you just end up on the other side. Ah, what am I saying?
I love that he realized it was dumb. He's like, no, if it's another plane, it doesn't matter how thin they are.
They said they wanted one that's cheap. You got any suggestions?
Well, miss, might I suggest this one over here? It's the newest model, just released this spring.
What? That's not cheap at all! There's way too many zeros!
I should have asked what you meant by cheap right off the bat.
I mean, yeah, that's the first step of salesmanship, my dude.
You got connections,
Is know the
right?
budget.
Come on, hook me up!
You know I can't do that. Hey, how about this one over here? It's a display unit. It's a little old, but
And if it's a display unit, you could probably get it for a discount. With the TV this big, you really might be able to go inside.
oh yeah, what kind of TV do you?
Huh? Something wrong, Yosuke?
Is his arm in the TV?
Whoa. Is that some kind of new model? Like with a new function?
Yosuke has the brain cell, huh? Between you two right now?
Hell no!
You gotta be kidding me. Did you really stick your hand through the screen?
Oh man, this is for real. That's some magic trick, man. So how's it work, huh? What's the magician's secret?
Yeah, we could actually... Okay. Instead of going on an adventure, I decide this is a good magic trick. And since it's impossible to solve with conventional logic, I should learn other kinds of magic and have the disappearing into the TV be my finishing move. in performances. And so the rest of the game is about you learning magic and putting on magic shows. Actually, is that a game? Someone should make that a game. I have too many ideas. I'm not going to get around because I'm not that passionate about it. But like, someone really should make like a decent magician simulator, or like where the idea is like the showmanship and like putting on performances and going from like small time to like some street work to you know, internet famous to like actual big performances. And the more budget, the more you can put on more complex tricks. But then like, yeah, it takes like RPG skills as well, of like, oh, you have to level up these attributes in order to perform these tricks well. And so like there can be that kind of balance as well. I don't know. That sounds like fun to me. You could even like have it be like Persona-esque, where like you split it between everyday life of like what you make off of the shows and how you train for the shows is how you like budget for your everyday life of like where you're living and like the types of people you can meet and, you know, stuff like that. Might be able to put in more than just your arm.
Hey, don't do that! What are you doing?
Oh my god!
There's empty space inside. You tell them that.
What do you mean inside?
What do you mean, empty space?
It seems very spacious in here.
What do you mean spacious?
I mean, what's going on?
I know I mention it every time, but like, okay, so every Persona protagonist has this moment where like in Persona 3, it's like walking, like immediate of walking through all the coffins, the blood and everything, and be like, whatever. What do you mean there's a hidden hour? Like, whatever, it's fine. Like, was there anything strange as you walked in? Nah. Y'all live in a spooky ass town, I guess. Right? Like, but like, of just rolling with it. And like how in Persona 5 when the cops stop you after you first run into the palace and he's like, I don't want to be late for school. And takes off. This is that moment for you. Or for the Persona 4 protagonist. Where they're like, what the fuck? And you're like, oh, that's kind of spacious. Oh, there's a lot of empty space inside. You know, like, just kind of like, whatever.
Holy crap. I think this is all too much for my bladder.
What the? Are you gonna pee your pants?
I've been holding it in all day. I haven't had a chance to go. I can't hold it anymore. Shit, customers, they're coming.
What? But we've got a guy half stuck in the TV here.
Well, if you don't panic and you tell me, I can take myself out, right?
What are we gonna do?
It's the fact that you guys are panicking that causes this.
Ow! I landed right on my wallet.
Man, where the heck are we? What is this place? Some place inside Junes?
Hell no, it isn't. I mean, we fell through a TV. Actually, what is going on here?
So I was right. There is a lot of anime today. Today is a very anime-centric day.
So, we're still alive, right?
Are you guys okay? My understanding is increased. I was just like following up, making sure everyone's all right.
I think my butt's cracked now.
I don't remember that. Butt crack.
Of course it is.
Thank you, GA.
What now? Did you wet your pants?
Not yet. That comes later.
No, stupid. Look around.
Is this a studio?
I don't know. My studio's a lot smaller than that. Plus, I don't see a bed or a kitchenette.
This fog. Or is it smoke?
I mean, that part's real to my studio when I cook.
There's no place like this in Inaba, is there?
Hell no. But man, this place is huge.
What are we gonna do?
Let's go home. It's up to you. Let's look around. Because I don't really see a way home. So yeah, I think look around is the better option.
Huh? But look, we need to get home and...
Yeah, but do you see a way home, Chie?
Huh? Wait a minute. Which way did we come in from? I don't see a way in or out.
What? That can't be right. How could that be?
I don't know. Don't ask me. I can't take this anymore. I want to go home.
Y'all need to calm down?
Okay, so how?
Yeah, thank you. Let's calm down. That's step one.
You're right. Okay. Let's calm down and think about this.
Exactly, thank you.
All right, so we need to find a way out.
Is there really a way out of here?
We got in, so we must be able to get out somehow.
That's true, but...
If there's no exit, we're trapped, so let's cross our fingers and look around.
What is this place? It feels different from where we were before.
It looks like we're in some kind of building, but damn, this fog's so thick I can hardly see.
Are you
I hate
sure
that the
we're not
fog is
wandering
yellow.
farther away?
Like, I know that's like the thematic color of the game, but I hate that the fog is yellow.
I can't be positive, but we've got to trust our instinct a little.
I know, but...
It seems like there's no choice but to continue onward. Into the metaverse.
Hey, is it me or is the fog lighter here?
That plant is dying.
No service. What a surprise.
Can you guys slow down a little? It's hard enough to see where you're going. Huh? What? It's a dead end! There's no exit!
It keeps getting creepier and creepier the further we go. I can't hold it any longer! My bladder's gonna explode!
They really don't have a toilet in this fake apartment.
I gotta let it out before I piss my pants!
You're going here? Oh, you have gotta be kidding.
Yeah, at least go in the corner, my dude.
Turn around! I can't go if everyone's watching! I can't do it. It's all your fault if my bladder bursts.
Like I care. Anyways, what's with this room?
Also, you could like step outside the door and go around the corner.
Check out these posters. Their faces are all cut out.
Just off the high rise. Who the fuck cares?
Someone must really hate this person.
Dude, this chair and rope, that kind of arrangement is never good.
No, that's a good point, Yosuke. I do like that Yosuke is smarter than Ryuji.
Is this a scarf?
it does make them, you know, feel different
Come on,
from each other.
Let's go back to where we came from and look somewhere else for an exit.
Hey, I think I've seen that poster before.
Who cares? Let's go! I'm sick of this place. And I'm not feeling so good.
Now that you mention it, me too.
Your body does feel heavy. Could it be due to this place's oppressive atmosphere?
All right, let's go back. I'm seriously starting to feel
It's like
sick.
Tartarus, where you feel exhausted more easily. Except that's not a mechanic in this game, I don't think.
Phew. We finally made it back here. Wait, what's that?
There's something over there.
Oh, hey, Sammy boy.
What is this thing? A monkey? A bear?
What in the world?
That's what I want to know. Who are you guys?
It talked! What are you? You wanna fight?
Don't yell at me like that.
The bear is cowering in fear. Maybe better to ask him nicely. What is this place? What are you feels rude.
This place is what it is. It doesn't have a name. It's where I live.
You live here?
Bitch, you live like this?
If I was you guys, I'd hurry back to the other side. Someone's been throwing people in here. It's a big headache.
Huh? Throwing people in? What are you talking about?
I don't know who's doing it. I just want them to think before they go doing things like that.
I know, litter is a real problem.
Hey, what's your problem? What gives you the right to yell at us like that? What are you? Where are we? What the heck is going on here?
Jake, calm the fuck down. I know you're panicking, but like,
I already told you.
he's native to the region. We're gonna need his help to get out.
Anyways, you should hurry back.
What it comes down to is, you want us to get out of here, right? Well, so do we. We just don't know how, damn it.
That's why I'm saying I'll let you out.
Like I keep saying, we don't know where the frickin' exit. Wait, what?
That's right. Catch up, Yusuke. Yusuke is the other one.
Hell?
Yusuke.
Where did those TVs come from?
They're just big enough for us to fit
Get outta
inside.
here. I'm a busy bear.
What's going on now? Whoa! Hey! What are you doing?
Stop pushing!
That's fun. If a little bit upsetting on a big screen.
Is this?
Did we make it back?
Attention shoppers! Our daily limited time sale will now begin at the side dish area on the first floor. Why not try the delicious
Some of those sound really good. Let's go. I want some.
your side dish for dinner tonight.
I'm hungry.
All ages are invited to take advantage of this incredible bargain.
Crap, it's already that late?
Looks like we were in there for quite a while.
That's right.
Your goodness.
Now I remember where I saw that poster before. Look over there. That's the poster we saw.
What's up now? Hey, you're right. They're the same. I couldn't tell before without the face, but it was Misuzu Hiragi. She's been all over the news lately. Something about her husband having an affair with that announcer lady who died the other day.
Hey, so does that mean that weird room we saw? Could it be related to that Yamano lady's death? Now that I think about it, there was that creepy noose hanging from the ceiling.
Right. She's not the one who died, though. Right? It was the other lady, the reporter. So why was her poster up there? I forget why that's
Stop! No more! We gotta stop
relevant.
this. I'm gonna wipe what
I
happened.
guess I'll
from
find
my
out.
brain. I don't think my poor heart can take anymore.
I love that he has no interest in actually finding out more at this point. Like, it is so anti-Ryuji. Like I know I shouldn't compare them because they're not very similar, but it's like, yeah. Anyways,
Let's go home. I want to lie down and rest.
all right. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Hey, welcome home.
Hey there, Uncle. You still feel sluggish.
Well, I doubt you'd know. But have you heard anything about a student named Saki Konishi?
Yeah, I've met her a couple times. She discovered the body. People feel sorry for her. She wasn't at school today. All this feel relevant.
That's true. Well, to be honest, we got a call from her family. She's disappeared. We've got people looking for her, but she hasn't been found yet. Work just keeps piling up.
And now, more on the case still casting a shadow over the foggy town.
That's right, because that's like the only reason Yosuke wants to investigate, right? Is because like something happens that's close to him, and that feels like more real to me, right? Is like, oh, we just experienced some real supernatural shit that was kind of fucked up. I don't want to touch that again. But then, like, when you realize, oh, we're the only ones who know about this and can do anything about it, so we kind of have to. I don't know. That feels better than the way it's presented in Persona 5.
Not long ago, television announcer Mayumi Yamano was found dead in the small town.
Though that said, like instantly, it's like, oh, we have to do this for us because like immediately we're wrapped up in it.
Up until now, her whereabouts prior to her death had been unknown. But the police investigation has found that she had been staying in the region's famous Amagi Inn.
Ah, fuck! Oh, I almost knocked the mic over. God damn. It's because I'm leaning back on my chair whenever they talk. And I shouldn't do that. That's a bad idea. I say as I start leaning in my chair again. What was I gonna say though? Right before that, I wonder if playing it this way is gonna affect my ranking of the games. Cause like Persona 3 has always been my favorite, and it's still remaining my favorite from the bits we've played. But then like I like Persona 5 more than I like Persona 4. Persona 4 was my least favorite out of the modern Personas. And so, like, I wonder if playing them this way, rather than, like, vaguely remembering them, but mostly just playing Persona 5, because I didn't feel like finding the charger for my PS Vita to revisit. I wonder if playing them side by side like this will change my opinion on the games at all. The Amagi Inn. It's the inn that Yukiko's family runs.
She had apparently been staying there alone. Perhaps she was taking a vacation to recover from her ordeal? Oh yes, the Amagi Inn. Their hot springs are first rate.
Interesting that she'd go to an inn in the town where her council person secretary, lover lives in, right? Like, he's also from Inaba, right?
The manager's teenage daughter also works there. and it's rumored that she'll take over the inn this spring. If that happens, she'll be one of the youngest managers on record. I should book another trip there. I see. Moving along, it's time for the weather report. The rain has begun to subside. From now until morning, heavy fog warnings will be in effect in the Inaba region.
I think there's static on the microphone. Sorry for moving it around. I'll probably mute it so you didn't hear anything, but...
Visibility will be severely reduced, so please be careful if you plan on driving in the area.
Just before the announcer was found dead, she was apparently staying at Amagi Inn, run by Yukiko's family. Seems that the whereabouts of Saki Konishi, who discovered the body, are unknown.
Is the ramen ready now?
Give it some more time.
It's been sitting there for a while. You feel a slight
Are
chill.
you sick? You're probably still adjusting to the new environment. Nanako, could you get him some cold medicine?
Thank you.
You should get to bed after you take it.
It's not a fucking bad idea. Now my cables are tangled up, so I was trying to untangle them. That's what that noise was. You should go straight to bed tonight. A spring cold can be tough. You are sick, should stay in bed. There's fog today, so you should go to sleep early or you'll catch a cold. And nothing catches my eye. Alright, no, I agree. Let's go to bed early.